Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, and I'm going to sit here on this lovely Monday, post-market wrap-up, and tell you something that I'm sure you're going to be surprised about. Oh, yes, yet another trifecta, people. New record highs today for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ. It's a freak show. Now, I'm going to tell you what drove the market today. A lot of you probably know. I mean, look, number one, it's easy money. That's all it is, as a matter of fact. Number one. But we heard from the European Central Bank today. We heard a stunning admission from the Federal Reserve today. We'll cover all that. And of course, we got some really terrible economic news. A nice setup here to push the market to all new record highs pretty much across the board. Can't make this stuff up. It's impossible to do. Anyway, financials today were the biggest gainers. Tomorrow, JP Morgan kicks off earnings season. Pre-market, we'll find out what's going to happen there. Let me just let you in on a clue. I'll give you a little bit of a clue. Of course, they're going to do better than expected. Duh! I mean, that's what is required here. A big, fat, ugly duh! What else would you expect anything different? Really? Oh, maybe some of you would. Not me, though. Oh, no. Energy also doing fantastic. You got crude oil above $74 a barrel, although crude did come down a little bit today, but still, people, let's talk, really. We have crude oil, which is ripping higher and has been in a screaming uptrend for months. And that's not going to stop either, despite OPEC nonsense, garbage. It's just a mechanism here. The military-industrial complex, crude oil is the lifeblood of the military-industrial complex. They're going to keep it propped up. There's just no doubt about that. So, on top of the market here, another trifecta here of new record highs. Crude oil, again, $74 a barrel. 10-year yield stable. The dollar put on a slight gain today. Okay, not a real great setup for the stock market, although we did put on some gains. But what's driving it? Well, two things. And let's cover that. Then we're going to go back to the markets real quick. So we found out here, the European Central Bank made a pretty profound statement today, and the market just loved it. This is what the market did. Yeah. So the European Central Bank is saying it will maintain, just listen to this. The European Central Bank will maintain, I'm reading this, emergency bond buying despite rising inflation. So here we have another central bank that doesn't give a damn about inflation. They're just going to keep propping up that market by buying assets. Imagine my total shock. You can't imagine my shock. Now let's move on to the Federal Reserve today. Okay, so the New York Fed, as a matter of fact, the president of the New York Fed today, John Williams. People, sit down. Just sit down for a moment and just get a big duh ready, because it's building up in my head already. I'm going to tell you the truth. So, New York Fed President John Williams admitted today, okay, like we don't know this, duh. This is insane, okay. Treasury purchases and mortgage-backed security purchases are propping up the market. People, this is right out of the mouth of Federal Reserve President John Williams. Duh! I can't take it. I really can't. I don't know. And this, look, you got the European Central Bank promising to continue to buy debt, buy bonds here, maintaining their emergency pace of bond buying despite inflation. Market loves to hear that. And then we got this admission from the Fed. Market loves to hear that too. And what happens? New record highs. I told you, all of you. Nothing is what it seems, people. Nothing. Let me calm down a moment here. Nothing is real and nothing is what it seems in this environment. It's the most twisted freak show in the history of the world. I don't know another way to put it. Okay, so anyway, let's go back to the markets. Cryptocurrencies fell under some pressure today. Gold fell under some pressure today. Silver caught a bid. Silver's more volatile. You know that. There's no price discovery here. And I'm going to let you in on a secret too. With regard to cryptocurrencies, there's no price discovery there either. Everything is rigged. You got metals being rigged, cryptos being rigged, the stock market being rigged, the debt market being rigged, the dollar value being rigged, crude oil being rigged. Everything. This is unbelievable. And what has happened on the back of this is we have, again, something all know about, distortions across the spectrum of asset classes. I've explained this to you literally since time immemorial. Anyway, look, so we're going into earnings season here. It's starting tomorrow with JP Morgan. I mean, why wouldn't you start off with the largest bank on the planet by assets? Let's really start the story going tomorrow. I'm just looking so forward to it. Aren't you? Oh, yeah. But in this environment, what do you expect is going to happen? Really, I know read some of the comments I got from the video I did this morning. Oh, Greg, you don't know what you're talking about. This market's on the edge of a big meltdown. Listen to so-and-so and listen to so-and-so. Listen to Dumb and Dumber? Really? These people that you're talking about have been wrong for years. Years. And these are the ones that some of you out here want me to listen to? How about no? How about absolutely freaking no? You listen to these people that are telling you the market's going to crash tomorrow or we're at a market top. Duh. I'm not listening to these people. And why anyone does, if they're the repeated wrong calls, really, do you need to up your medication a little bit? Maybe you do. You don't understand. People, you don't get it. Those of you that are telling me yet again I'm wrong, which I have not been wrong for a very, very long time, I don't know what you expect. I really don't. What do you expect when you have the European Central Bank talking about maintaining emergency purchases of bonds forever? Okay, pretty much. No end in sight. And you got an admission from the Federal Reserve that the Fed is artificially propping up the markets by buying treasuries and buying mortgage-backed securities. So you think really that this is going to collapse tomorrow? It's a big, fat, ugly meltdown? How about ain't happening? How about we haven't even seen anything yet? And you know that if you've been following this blog. Sorry I'm getting all bent out of shape here, but this is so utterly insane. Anyway, let's just summarize so I can calm down a little bit here. New record highs for the market, no surprise to you. None and zero. I keep telling you the market's going to go higher, and time again the market goes higher. Every single time the market sells off, like this morning, for example, we started off today, stocks under pressure. Not only did it get bought up, but we got bought up and then some and hit new record highs. This is how it's going to happen. Every single dip in this market is going to get bought up from here until eternity because the Fed is not done, okay? Despite admissions from Fed presidents that the Fed is indeed propping up the market, Yellowstein himself, who's not concerned about inflation. He just wants that whatever's in that syringe in your body. That's all he cares about. That's what he said. He's more concerned about people getting vaccinated. Oops, I said the word. Does that mean they're going to ban this video too or not process the video? I have no idea, people. All I know is you got to start paying more attention. Raise your awareness. Look, you and me, we get it. And I know you get it if you follow this blog. Consider yourself very lucky if you have the brain power to sift through all of the dog shit out here and come away with a perspective that, is real. Because again, they're trying to convince you that everything you're hearing, everything you're seeing with your own eyes and putting together with your own brain, they're trying to convince you that no, don't look over there. Look over here. Anyway, that's essentially it, people. I covered a lot of stuff in this video, and I think if I keep going, I'm going to blow my stack off worse than I already have today. Anyway, so I want you to ponder these things, consider what I'm explaining to you. And again, people, this should really, really make your life simple. Okay, and that's really what I want to do. I want you to come away from watching one of my videos saying, okay, I know what's going on here and I know what to do about it. I'm not just sitting here spewing out this crap out of my mouth for my own health. Okay, I'm doing this because I want you and I think we're on the same page, to realize where the opportunities are. Okay, the opportunities here are number freaking one, betting against the hyper bubble in debt. Okay, it's not going to stop. So you will continue to bet against the debt hyper bubble. You will continue to take advantage of the distortions that exist in this market. And they're unbelievable. Yes, I do realize that the market is not real, that it's not fake, and it should not be where it is by, I don't know, 60, 70, 80%. That's the truth. But that does not mean that this market's going to crater tomorrow or we've hit any kind of a top. Obviously, everyone who's calling tops has been wrong. Duh. Anyway, look, this guy here loves you a lot. I'm going to go and have a little fit. Seriously. And I will see all of you in the morning. All right, bye.